Well, hello, and welcome, my friends and fellow travelers. Ponte los zapatos cómodos. Put on your comfortable walking shoes because today, this video, we are walking and exploring the Gothic and Born sections of Barcelona. But before we start, here is a question. Why should a pig feel safe wearing black? Well, because Batman has sworn to protect Gotham. Blending the old with the new and making it a must-visit for anyone exploring Barcelona, El Born, also known as La Ribera, is one of Barcelona's most charming and vibrant neighborhoods. It's part of the city's old town and is known for its narrow medieval streets, historic buildings, and lively atmosphere. Now, across the main boulevard is the Gothic quarter, or Barri Gothic, is the historic heart of Barcelona. The charming neighborhood is known for its narrow, winding streets, medieval architecture, and vibrant atmosphere, fun to get lost in. There you will find the Barcelona Cathedral, the main plaza, the Plaza Real. There's an iconic bridge there you'll see in the video, and the main thoroughfare, Las Ramblas, which goes from Plaza de España all the way down to the Marina District and Barceloneta. All right, here we are at a square in the Barrio Gótica, the Gothic area. So here we are in the Born section, looking for Jason. Oh, that's a chocolate place, and you can. It's chocolate o'clock a todos horas. It's always chocolate time. Tony did? That's the museum, the Picasso Museum. Hey, we ran into Sal at the store. Hola, hola. And here we are in the Museo de Pablo Picasso. And the museum store of Pablo Picasso. And Barcelona is home to the Museum Picasso, which houses an extensive collection of Pablo Picasso's works. The museum features over 4,000 pieces by the artist, showcasing his early years and evolution through time. It's located in this old Born section neighborhood, making the building as interesting as the museum itself, or making the museum more interesting, even if you only go into the bookstore like we did. And this mug reminds me, why did the cowboy get the dachshund dog? Well, because all his friends told him to get along, little doggy. Is a Menina. All right, the Moco Museum, which I thought meant snot. Huh. Stepping into the Gothic quarter of Barcelona, history whispers through the narrow, winding streets. As you stroll along the cobblestone paths, the towering medieval buildings seem to lean in, sharing secrets of centuries long past. The air is filled with a scent of fresh baked pastries from quaint bakeries, mingling with the distant strumming of guitar from a nearby plaza. You pass the Barcelona Cathedral, its spires reaching towards the sky, casting intricate shadows on the ground, the sound of footsteps echoing softly, blending with the murmur of conversations in Catalan, Spanish, and a plethora of other languages. Street performers add a touch of magic to the atmosphere, their melodies and movements captivating passers-by. Turning a corner, and there are many corners, you find yourself in Plaza Real, a vibrant square adorned with palm trees and elegant lampposts designed by Gaudí himself. The square is alive with the chatter of people enjoying tapas at outdoor cafes, their laughter mingling with clinking of glasses. You take a seat at one of the cafes, savoring a glass of sangria, cava, vermouth, cerveza, whatever you like, as you watch the world go by. As the sun begins to set, the Gothic quarter transforms. The warm glow of streetlights illuminates the ancient stone walls, creating a romantic ambiance. You continue your walk, discovering hidden courtyards and charming boutiques, each corner revealing a new story, which I hope some of my videos here have captured. So you can add this to your travel itinerary or bucket list. All right, Barcelona is better than Salamanca in pasajear.
No, it's not, definitely not better than Salamanca.
You just walk around and find odd stuff? Look at those white things there.
I know. I will always...
All right, we were in the Born CCM, and these are old ruins from who knows what. I think the Romans, maybe? Well, quite remarkable. Look at the size of this thing. All right, this archaeological site, unlike what I said a moment ago, dates back to the 17th century and the start of the 18th century, and it allows your eyes to trace the streets of a city that resisted Philip V's troops up to the capitulation of September 11th, 1714. This unique archaeological site, exceptional for its size, state of conservation, and presented historical sequence, because of the documents, have enabled us to put names and families who lived here. That's amazing. Look at that. Well, some places just have too much neat stuff. And so there I am. And that's because it's caused by the shadow of these things. Here in La Barceloneta. Here comes the breeze. They're all going to start moving shortly. What does that say? Bésame antes de salir y después. Kiss me before leaving and after. Hola. Okay, during the second,
The only thing
during the
standing was the church facade, which still bears the marks of the shrapnel today.
All right, here we are. So during the Spanish Civil War, we're in the Plaza de Felipe Neri. And this church, this facade is the only thing that was left standing after the aerial bombing. But they took all the prisoners, lined them up here, and shot them. All right, these walls are next to a school, so the kids are playing in a playground. Right behind me, right here, no kids right now. But the first time I visited Barcelona, and subsequently I've heard the story as well, these pockmarks on this wall were caused by firing squads during the Civil War. But turns out they were damaged by shrapnel from bombs falling from the sky. And tucked away in a small corner of a small alley in the Gothic section are remnants of the Temple of Augustus. Here, all that's left are a set of columns, almost perfectly preserved columns, surrounded by a hotel. So it's one more thing you just find remarkable about walking randomly around Barcelona. All right, we're approaching the Plaza Real, leaving Las Ramblas behind me because it looks like it's under construction. Okay, another thing to avoid is if it says tapa, don't order tapas there. Tapas are just normal food, so you don't have to be told tapa. And if it says tapa tapa, that's worse yet. The Gothic Quarter is the historic heart of Barcelona, as I mentioned earlier. It has a rich history that dates back over 2,000 years. Originally, it was the Roman settlement of Barcino, and remnants of the ancient Roman walls can be seen today. During the medieval period, the Gothic Quarter flourished, and many of its iconic buildings were constructed. Notable landmarks are the cathedral, the Church of Santa Maria de Pai, Plaza Real, we saw those. The area also housed the Jewish quarter, known as El Cal, which was a vibrant community until the 14th century. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Gothic Quarter underwent significant restorations to prepare for the 1925 International Exposition. This included the addition of neo-Gothic elements to many buildings, such as the facade of the Barcelona Cathedral, and the picturesque bridge over the Carrera de Bisbe. Today, the Gothic Quarter is a labyrinth of narrow streets, hidden squares, and blended ancient history with modern life. It's a place where you can truly feel the layers of history beneath your feet. All right, this is the 4th century. The 4th century Roman wall that was around Barcelona, minus the kids.
Hello, kitty kitty. Kitty kitty.
Okay, this is always confusing. This is a bathroom. And I understand that's men and women, but when you go inside, you have to decide. It's ready? Okay. You have to decide. So, okay, there's men, there's women, and then they have this hall of doors. Okay, on our left is the cathedral, and on the right must have been their offices. Plaza del Rey, or King's Square, is a captivating medieval square located in the heart of Barcelona's Gothic district, where we are at this moment. The historic square is surrounded by some of the most significant buildings, medieval buildings, in the city, making it a must-visit for history enthusiasts. The Royal Palace is here, the Gothic Chapel of Santa Agata is here, the Mirador de Rey Martí is here, which is a watchtower with panoramic views of the surrounding areas, and Casa Pedallas, 15th century building, which was moved here, now houses the MUBA, M-U-H-B-A, Barcelona City History Museum. Fascinating museum. One of the most notable events to happen in this square was the reception of Christopher Columbus by King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella upon his return from his first voyage to the Americas in 1493. Well, as we listen to these revelers revel in the fact that they are from Catalunya, remember to like and subscribe. I hope we have provided some inspiration for you to go to Barcelona. And add it to your list because it's back on our list. Barcelona is one of those places that you arrive with a list of things you want to see and you leave with a longer list still.